Yeah. Hold on, you ain't King. Who are you? YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new special edition, Cap and Crown, NBA podcast. Listen, y'all, got a special one for y'all today. Y'all know we normally do our shows on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but we decided to do one today. Me and BJ had some free time today, bars. Definitely want to start by saying Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mother-in-laws, I should say, because my stepmother-in-law, my mother-in-law, my aunts, and all that stuff, man. RP to my mother. But listen, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, joining us for another episode. A little draft lottery edition, man. For those who don't know, for those who've been following the channel for any period of time, y'all know, man, the draft is one of my favorite times of the year. Even though I don't really watch college basketball like I used to, I've grown up on the draft. I love the draft. That's when I kind of get my understanding and learning of these players who come into the league and all that good stuff. And so, now we're going to kind of have a little watch along with y'all. But heads up right now, I think I put it in the comment section, y'all. We can't actually show y'all the draft lottery because we'll get hit with that, right? So you guys can watch on your phones or your TVs with us, man, as the draft selections come in, and we can kind of comment and discuss that and let y'all give you our thoughts on, what y'all think. Who y'all think gonna get the first pick, who y'all think gonna get top 3 picks, top 4 picks, whatever it is, man, y'all let us know. And joining me today, man, is a man that just can't stop cussing for some odd reason. We got Big J in the building, man, of Cuz We Geek fame, man. One of the guys I know, man, I know a lot about the draft and about these players and stuff like that, man. He has connections there with the Texas Legends here in Dallas, the G League team. My bad, I'm sorry. So shout out to him. What up, Big J?
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. You ready for this draft lottery, bro?
I'm waiting on the Mavericks to follow suit of the wing and get them back-to-back number 1 picks, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, what if they get that number 1 back-to-back, bro? What you gonna do, man?
Well, you might hear me scream like I did last year. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's gonna be crazy to get back-to-back number 1s, bro. I'll be like, yo, what is happening out here right now, bro? Like, man, shout out to Adam Silver.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, we're gonna get to it here, man. Let's go ahead and before we do all that, Big J, let's go ahead and stop and show some love, man, to the sponsor of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem them in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Well, Big J, this is the moment we've been waiting for. So we do know for a fact that AJ is going to be the number 1 pick.
It depends. It really does depend. Certain teams, it doesn't make sense, and I know you don't draft for fit at the top, but these 3 guys are almost. I mean, let's say you draft for talent, but these guys are all interchangeable from a talent standpoint because we think that the top 3 are on a clear talent level above all. Although 4, 5, 6, 7 are right there, and really I think Caleb Wilson is kind of on his own island, but we'll we can get into that part. But I think so. Like I said, it depends. Like if Utah gets the number 1 pick. Does it make sense? Does it make sense for them to take the Benson when they've already got Bailey, they've got Markkanen, they've got Triple J, you know what I'm saying, and they got Walker Kessler.
It don't make sense personnel wise. I agree with you, but I think Utah would get killed if they don't get the hometown kid, bro.
Well, but Boozer could also be the hometown kid because his daddy works for the team. He grew up, Cam grew up, around that team. So, and his daddy is currently in the front office for that team too. So, does it not make sense to draft him? He's also kind of a hometown kid, but to me, Peterson is the best fit for Utah.
At number 1, though.
Well, he's the number 1 player in college basketball, and even if you look at raw numbers or you look at the advanced stats, he's still number 1. So he's second behind AJ in points. He's I think top 5 in rebounds. He's college player of the year. He's done all that stuff. So he's got all the accolades, got one of the best college seasons we've ever seen. And they made it to the Final Four. So
I agree. Speaking of which, BJ, let's look at this real quick, man. Those at home. So these are the percentages of teams getting the top 4 pick and compared to the number 1 pick. So like you said, Washington has the has a 52% chance of top 4, but 14% at number 1. Pacers also and Brooklyn also have 52% top 4, 14% at top 1. So those are your 3 favorites right there. Then of course we got the rest of them following up right here. All the way down to the Hornets having a 2.4% chance of hitting the top 4 and a 0.5% chance of a top 1 pick. Oh, no, I should say top 1. Number 1 pick. Top 1.
What people don't take into account though is Atlanta, because they got 2 swipes at the number 1 pick, because they have the preference of the swap between.
So they have New Orleans and New Orleans
Bucks. No, New Orleans and the Bucks.
Oh, the Bucks. I'm sorry, you're right.
They have 2 lottery teams that they get the preference of that pick. So that's why the Bucks cannot beat them. The Bucks have 0% chance to get the number 1 pick, because if they do get number 1, it goes to Atlanta.
It goes to Atlanta, yeah. And don't they have it top?
Nope. There's no protection. There's no protection. That's why that pick was so valuable.
Okay. Okay.
You have 2 teams' percentages in that pick. So Atlanta's winning, and they got their own for lottery pick too. So they're pretty, they're good.
Oh, you're right. All right, bro. Let's go ahead and do one last remove that real quick. Let's do one last spin of the mock lottery here, man. Let's go ahead and let the folks see, man. So we're gonna do one more before the official mock lottery. I said mock lottery. For the official lottery happens, y'all. So we're gonna start this right here, man. Now, this is my first time doing this. BJ literally just told me about this a couple of days ago. So we're gonna check this out here. So you ready, BJ?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what we got.
If you look at the top, it shows you the order, and on the side it shows you the order of the teams and where they should be. So if you don't see that team that's at that pick, that means that they've jumped into the top 4.
Okay. So it's kind of like the real lottery. Okay. So we're gonna auto play this real quick.
Yeah, worst possible thing.
14. Okay.
Yes, that'd be
13. What we got?
All right.
Got the Heat, so they stay. Okay.
That's what they say. Yeah.
12. We got the.
Oh no.
Okay.
So that means they jumped up. Bucks stay there.
That goes to Atlanta.
So now did we go 9? Let's see. Okay, so Bulls stay. So now the question is, if the Mavericks show up at 9, that means
hold on. All right, they
so we didn't move.
Atlanta, what you got, Atlanta? Okay, they stay.
Now the next one to really look for is the Pacers, or if you see the Clippers. So if you don't see the Pacers, hold on, but look, let's see if this is gonna be. Okay, so it looks like the Pacers keep their pick. Then looks like. Yeah.
Washington Field. Okay. Who's this? 4. Okay.
That's going to
top 4,
boy.
Yeah. Ooh, man. Okay. Oh, Jazz with the top 3. Who we got, BJ? We got Pacers number 1. Watch.
I did. I'm sure Pacers good. Yep.
They got the Grizzlies with a top 2 pick. That's wow.
So if you're the Grizzlies, do you take? Do you keep? I think Jai is gone regardless.
Yeah, he gone. Yeah, I do think he's gone. But
AJ in the room. Show AJ sit in the room.
All right, man. Let me see if I can.
Darren is in the room too. Oh, he changed his hair up.
Go ahead and get mine. What you call?
Cam is in the room.
Now, I might be a smidgen behind you. I think.
I'll tell you, Caleb is the most interesting one to me out of the top 4, because, so here's the thing, everybody knows, we talk about Cam being, number 1. I'm not mad at a team that takes Cam at number 1. To me, if the Pacers get number 1, they should probably take Cam Boozer, because I think Cam, Siakam, and Zubac, that would be nasty. You know what I mean?
He said it's on ESPN, right?
It's on ESPN and WFA.
I'm gonna say, because I got a soccer game on ESPN.
Look at Channel 8 then. If you can get Channel 8, that's on Channel 8 right now. And it says ESPN on ABC. Oh, Darius Acuff Jr. is in there too. Why is he there? He ain't going top 4.
Was there a game going on right now? 2:30? No game.
Kingston Flemings is in the room. Everybody's there. Why are all these dudes showing up? Okay.
Let me see live TV. I don't have ABC.
Oh.
you serious right now?
See if you can go like ESPN and
see
see
if
it on
ESPN2
the
gonna have it.
But here's the thing: I was watching somebody else do a prediction show, and they were showing they did a simulation. And remember last year, Mavericks had a 1.8% chance. Well, this year OKC has a 1.5% chance. They jumped up and took the number one, and I was like, dude, if OKC gets them, I'm cutting off TV. I'm never watching basketball again.
Nah, bro. I wouldn't even. Oh, okay, yeah, I can watch it on here.
What would you do if OKC won? If OKC got the number one pick?
Well, I can watch it on here. I don't even know, BJ. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's it ain't gonna even be fun to watch no more, be honest with you.
Yeah, that would ruin basketball for me, man. Oh, they okay. Everybody sitting there with their mamas with their little flowers for Mother's Day. That's cool.
Yeah. Hope I ain't do that right.
But well, boy, he not there. I see Cam. I didn't see his brother, Caden. I mean, not that he's gonna be in the lottery, but I mean, you could be there for your brother, you know.
He not coming out, is he?
I don't think so. It doesn't make sense for him. He needs to try and add value because he just did not perform well this year. And they said they're about to release it. So, like I said, the ones to look out for is one. Like I said, if we don't see it, so I know me as a Mavericks fan, I'm trying to make sure that 14 through 9 stay in place because I don't want to see anybody jump up ahead of my team and push them down. But
right.
like I said, but certain teams, I just don't want them to get that pick. Like I don't want to see the Hornets jump up, and really, I don't want to see any of the teams that were hardcore tanking. Like Utah, I don't like that. I don't like the stuff that they were doing. You know, sitting players in the fourth when they were up. I don't want to see them get that pick. It'd be interesting to watch if, like I said, if the Pacers lose that pick, if they drop out of the top 4, because then it goes to Clippers.
Oh, the Clippers have a chance to get a top 4, huh?
Yeah. No. Clippers have a chance. If it does not hit in the top 4, then it reverts to the Clippers. They did top 4 protection for the Zubac.
Remember, I don't think the Clippers have a pick this year.
No, their pick is, that's what I'm saying. Their pick is the OKC pick. That's at 12. But like I said, but if the Pacers pick falls out of the top 4, it reverts. It's transferred to the Clippers.
Right.
So the Clippers are hoping that the Pacers get bumped out.
There we go. Give me 1 second. I'm about to have everything set up here.
Yeah, that'll give them somebody to play next to like a Darius Garland type. And then, they can have Darius Garland maybe get it. Maybe, Wagner or one of the other big guards they can put next to him. Maybe Kingston Fleming's get a defensive guard.
I guess I don't have it. Oh. Nope, I don't got it. Okay. We'll have to find a way to watch it. Yeah, I thought it would have been on ESPN.
Oh, you still can't watch it?
Well, yeah, I thought I used to have ESPN Plus, but I got rid of it because I don't even watch ESPN like that. So, yeah, I'm about to do it the old-fashioned way. I have to just let ESPN tell me what's going on.
All right, well, I got it up live, so I might see it first. But, like I said, if you hear any reactions, but I'll let you know as I'm watching. I can let you know what it looks like as it's falling out, unless you see it first. Right now they're commercial, but they said as soon as they come back, they're gonna go. So they're gonna do the 14 through 5, and then they're gonna go back to commercial again, and then do the top 4.
Top 4, yeah.
But the biggest thing is just making sure you watch your team to make sure your team is not going to be is not, if you don't see them in that bottom, that means they've jumped up. All right, so here's the question. So at the top 4, what do you think is the best falling? What do you think is the best landing spots for some of these guys?
So you said top 4?
Mm-hmm.
Is Caleb Wilson top 4?
Yeah, he's top 4.
Let me look at this list again. So I can know a way to link them. See. Atlanta needs a guard, bro. So I would say Peterson probably to Atlanta. What's really going to help the Brooklyn Nets, bro? Because the Brooklyn Nets they bad.
Well, they've got 4 guards. I mean, see, if you get Debanza is basically a younger Michael Porter Jr. I mean, so I don't think that, I don't. So if you get him, you move Michael Porter. You don't keep him.
Oh yeah, I told King I think Michael Porter's gone, man.
Oh, no,
I think he's gone.
Your favorite reporter is on TV right now, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
Why they have her around the draft?
So she can call out people or certain people.
AJ Debanza, your grandfather was one of the busted for DWI.
Didn't your grandfather as a kid steal some candy in the store?
Can you explain that? And how did that affect you? Oh man,
hey, but solid on other things. But we gonna talk about that though.
Did you say something about Vrabel? Did you say his name? I thought I heard you say that. Yeah. Oh, now they got Peterson. He does well.
Let me see. They might have it in front of the. Oh, I can watch it. Here we go.
Are you watching Malika interview people?
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, if you look at to me, like I said, if I'm the Mavs, if I was them and I got a top 4, I would try and really target one of 2 players.
I was gonna ask you if they don't get the number 1 pick, who do you want?
I actually want Wilson. I think Wilson. So people underestimate Wilson. They're comping him. If you look at his skill set, one, just physicality, 6'10", 6'11", freakish wing, and a defensive monster. So you put him next to Cooper and a healthy D-Live.
And now remember they were comparing Mobley, remember coming out of college, to Kevin Garnett. A lot of people are saying no, Wilson is more Kevin Garnett than what Mobley because of the energy and everything.
Well, they're saying KG as well as a young Jermaine O'Neal, which people also underrate Jermaine O'Neal.
People don't know about Jermaine O'Neal, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, you put that next to, and the other thing too, like I heard the story about Caleb where it made me fun. It made me happy because apparently he's a psycho. So they said he did the thing where he did they said he made a list of all of the players that were ranked above him and all the coaches that bailed on recruiting him, and then he had like a top 30 list of people he needed to take out. And so whenever he played their team, he would actually go up to either the coach or the player and thank the coach. Hey man, thanks for giving up on me. And I would shake their hand at the end of the game. And I'm like, after he dropped 25 and 10 on them. So.
Yeah, I just cooked you for 30. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it.
I like that. I like that, in a dude.
We got E-Biker in the building. He says, how your day going so far? Not too bad, man. We trying to stay dry over here, man. It's raining. I'm gonna say my internet's starting to work a little bit better now, man. It stopped raining. Is it still raining over there by you, Big J?
It stopped. So, but it's supposed to start back up. It's
bro. It got real dark again outside. Man, my wife had left. She went to spend time with her mother and everything. And I was like, man, I was like, when I woke back up, I'm like, what the heck is this? What's going on? It was that dark outside, man.
Well, it was 20. So it was supposed to be 20% chance until like 4 or 5 p.m. Then it's supposed to go up to the 30s, and then it's supposed to be
She told me Friday it was going to rain today. I think
my
wife told me.
Well, they said that it's supposed to be real bad tonight, but like I said, the fact that it started this early, I was like, oh,
okay. HGF, he says Mavericks better get number 1. Hey.
They don't have to get 1. Hey. Like I said, as long as they don't fall. If they get top 4, I'm happy. If they get 8, I'm
about to say if they get top 4, what you gonna do, man?
Oh, dude, this
you gonna buy some LeBrons, or what you gonna do? You gonna celebrate by some LeBrons?
I got 1 pair of LeBrons, and that's because they were the Monstar editions. So I was buying weird edition shoes.
I had let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I had 4 pair of LeBrons my whole life, man. I got 1 pair. I got the original ones he wore his rookie year. I had the 10s, the Miami 10s, and then I had the 7s and the the 8s. No, I had the 8s in the 9s. I had the low 9s. But when we moved into before we moved into the house, I had to make room, so I started selling some of my shoes off. So it was like 2 of the ones I sold off. Now I kind of regret it, but
no, like I said, I got one pair. It's the Monstars, and it's one purple and one orange. But that's how they made them. Are they still in all the reps for all the teams? My boy back in the house tonight.
Kevin says Mavs positioned in a good spot to move up. Yeah, they really are. They really are. I would have felt comfortable if they was like had just one spot up, but they're still in a in a solid spot. He also says Mavs should trade the swap with the OKC for pick and 17.
No. I wouldn't. My thing is, I would try. So if I'm the Mavs, regardless of what happens, I'm trying to move 2 people. I'm trying to move PJ, and I'm trying to move
Daniel Gafford.
And I would try and move PJ. Whoever has the most value, I want to move for a pick in this year's draft. Like, so here's the thing. Ideally, what I'd love to do is move PJ for a pick in late teens, early 20s in this year's draft, and then move Gafford for. Now, here's what I said. I made this thing. If you can move Gafford for our to the Hornets because they need a center in exchange for Kobe White and our 2027 back because our 2027 is top 2 protected. But if you can trade
this year
for I'm talking 27.
2027 pick.
Yeah. So if you can trade Gafford for Kobe White, so we get a player, but they really do need a center. They don't have a center. So if you trade Gafford for Kobe White. And then we get our 2027 back. Now we may have to throw something else in, but they about to announce.
Oh, I just named off all the representatives.
Yeah, no, they're doing the order now. They're doing 14.
You ahead of me.
Hornets still stay at 14. No move up, so the Hornets are stuck at 14. Let's look. Who's next? Heat stay at 13. Heat stay at 13. Okay.
Okay.
Let's look at number 12. That's OKC. If OKC is not there, OKC better be there. OKC is at 12. Okay, good. They did not move.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to 11. Nobody has moved yet.
Golden State?
No, I'm not yet. They haven't done Golden State. Golden State stayed at 11. Okay.
Yep.
Nobody's jumping.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm behind you right now.
All right. So now we're about to do 10. The Bucks stay at 10. All right. So we nobody's jumped yet. The number 9. So be the Bulls. The Mavericks moved down to 9. Oh, the Mavericks jumped down to 9.
So you are 9.
I mean, Chicago jumped into the top 4. Anybody else move? The Hawks are at 8.
So they stay at 8.
So they stay at 8. Number 7 is Kings.
4 spots ahead of me. I'm at Golden State.
So the Kings stay at 7.
Okay.
So that means.
You said the Hawks moved down?
They're at 8. So Brooklyn Nets is at 6. So they did not go to. Ooh, Nets are at 6. Okay.
I mean, Grizzlies moved up.
Number 5. Clippers. Ooh, so they got the. Ooh, so the Clippers got the pick from the Pacers. Ooh. So they're picking 5th. I told you, if the Pacers fell out the top 4, then that means that their pick went to the Clippers. So the Pacers picks now is the Clippers pick. Yep.
Damn, they did all that. They didn't get the pick. That's crazy. Hold on.
So the top 4 are going to be the Wizards, the Jazz, the Grizzlies, and the Bulls. And they're going to commercial now.
Okay. Well, what's your thoughts on that so far, Big J?
Well, it looks like Michael Brown is going to be a Maverick unless he jumps up in the pre-draft stuff.
That's what you want at 9?
If he's still there, yeah. I would take him in a heartbeat at 9.
Okay.
He's the best. I think he's the best point guard out of the point guards there. And the thing is, he had the back injury, but they said his back is supposed to be healthy now. and he's the opposite of what Cooper is. So he can score in bunches, of course, but he also can facilitate in the half court, which Cooper can facilitate in a transition, but he can facilitate in the half court.
Yeah. So in other words, they're like B.I. and Scotty Barnes. One can do half court, the other can do it in transition, full court transition. Okay, so they got A Cup as a top 4.
I don't think so. A Cup is not a top 4 player. If somebody so here's the thing. Like I was telling somebody, I was watching I've been watching a ton of drafts. So they were saying somebody did the advanced numbers, and they said in the last 10 years draft, they said A Cup was bottom 5, not percent, but bottom 5 in the last 10 years as far as defense.
Yeah, I heard the defense is it's a lack thereof.
So they said he's like, he's a better engine probably than Trae Young. Not as much of a 3-point shooter, but he's a better offensive engine. But they said defensively, he does nothing.
PLC says hello from Wesley, Brazil. Okay, man. Welcome to the channel, man. Y'all do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, man. If y'all new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join us here, man. We do all NBA content over here. Like I said, I got BJ in the building with me today, man. He's tapped into the draft and all that stuff, man. So he's helping me kind of break down some of these draft prospects and what to look forward to or what to expect from these players going into the new season next year. Because there's two moments, man, I love about the NBA. That's the draft and summer league. Those are my two favorite moments of the year. I've been saying for the longest, man. I'm gonna go to. I know me and my boys been talking about it for years, man. We're gonna go down to Las Vegas and go to a couple of them summer league games, man. That's what I want to do.
I need to go. I want to go to summer league maybe this year. Maybe this year, next year, I'm planning on getting that. Well, that's the problem because 2028 is the Olympics, so I want to get to. I'm supposed to be buying tickets because I'm in the drawing to buy tickets for the Olympics for 2028 in August is when I'm supposed to do it. No, that's planning your life out. Because I'll tell you, no. So here's the thing: if you signed up when I signed up before the year started, the tickets started $28 for the events. But if you buy them on the secondary market, they're like $1,000. So I want to pay $28 for my tickets.
Yeah, I would want to play that too. I would definitely pay that too.
Yeah, it's being smart and old. When you get old, you get smart sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, I ain't paying stupid prices. I'm gonna pay cheap prices, and I can sell my tickets and then pay my way. Pay my way down. See? Yeah.
All right, man. Quickly, what's your predictions on the top 4? Who getting what?
As long as Utah don't get one, like I said, I would be.
Hold on. What's your confidence meter that Utah get one?
I mean, they got
like if you really had to feel like you feel it deep in your soul, like man, I think Utah get number 1. Like how much of a scale of 1 to 10, you really think they're gonna get number 1?
The weird thing though, so like I said,
like I know you don't want them to get it, but like let's just just think to yourself, like, man, you know what? I have a feeling they're gonna get it, or if I don't really have a feeling they're gonna get it, I think such and such are gonna get it. Like, what's your confidence meter on that?
I think maybe I give them 20% to get 1.
Okay.
I give them slightly less because, like I said, I really would love if they punish them for tanking, but they ain't gonna do that. So I'm talking about the basketball guys, not the.
Who the top 4 teams left?
It's the Bulls, the Grizzlies, the Pacers, not the Pacers, the Bulls, Grizzlies, Jazz, and Wizards.
Wiz, okay.
They're back now showing them. They're about to start the top 4. Oh, I think the Bulls must have the top 4, the number 1, because they showed the closest one to Mark. That's what they did last year. They put them in order, but they act like they weren't in order. But we'll see if that's what they do. 4 is the Bulls. Okay, no, they're doing them. Are they doing them opposite? Or are they doing them random? I don't know. But number 4 is the Bulls, so we'll know if the Grizzlies is next. Yep. So that means it's Utah, Washington. So yeah,
bro. If Washington get the number 1 pick, man, Jesus.
But that old boy trying to get out of that though. So we'll see. Jazz the number 2. So they did put him in order. That's what I figured they were doing. They put him in order.
Yeah, King God. He said Wizards gonna get number 1.
Wizards got number 1.
That's for you, King. Well, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. You know what's funny? Oh well, they did have the highest odds to get it, but I heard people online like predicting like they thought the Wizards were gonna get it.
So if you're the Wizards though, knowing you've got Trae Young, knowing you've got Anthony Davis, and you've got Sarr.
Do they have Anthony Davis?
Dude, if Anthony leaves, he's stupid. That team would be loaded this year. If you got the number one pick, you can go. Mm-hmm. The only problem is with Sarr. So is Sarr a 4? Is Sarr the 5? Is Anthony Davis the 4? You know what I'm saying? And then do you take AJ Debinsa and put him on that team? If you got AJ Debinsa, AD,
that defense.
Trae Young, and then you got remember they got Trey Johnson from last year from Texas.
Yeah, Trey Johnson from Texas.
Who's a sniper.
I know. Yeah.
So that team would be if AD's like, I'm out of here. You know what, man? He's dumb. That just shows he's business dumb and basketball dumb. Because that team would be ready to run. They would run the East probably next year. If everybody's healthy. We got to through that if healthy.
So the Washington Wizards, everybody. Oh, now I can watch stuff.
Now you say Sarr is a 5, so that means AD is a 4.
Yeah, I figured they probably would put Sarr to 5. We'll put him at the 5. So yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have our number 1 pick. The Washington Wizards have the number 1 pick here in the 2026 NBA draft, y'all. So who do you have Washington getting with that number 1 pick?
It's probably gonna be AJ. It's gonna be AJ.
AJ. So you think who had the number 2 pick?
Jazz.
The Jazz. Okay. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it real quick.
So Jazz, I would take Darren Peterson. He fits perfectly with the Jazz.
Yeah, while you talk, I'm trying to see if I can find
because look at what they have. Peterson will be the best pick for the Jazz. At a 6'6" shooting guard next to the undersized point guard, was it Keontae George? And then you got, like I said, then for the rest of the team, you've got Bailey could be your 3. You got Triple J as your 4, and then you got we've got about marketing too. You got marketing on that team, and you got Walker Kessler. So they got the bigs. All they need is another guard.
All right, that's the so let's see if I can share it to everybody. So for those at home watching, so we have we have the official final results of the NBA draft lottery for 2026. You got the Charlotte Hornets at 14, Miami Heat at 13, Oklahoma City Thunder at 12, Golden State Warriors at 11, Milwaukee Bucks at 10, Dallas Mavericks at 9, Atlanta Hawks at 8, Sacramento Kings at 7, Brooklyn Nets at 6, LA Clippers at 5. They got the Indiana Pacers pick because they fell out of top 4. You got Chicago Bulls at 4, Memphis Grizzlies at 3, Utah Jazz at 2, and then the Washington Wizards at 1. So that's pretty interesting there, man. But any takeaways, man, or anything kind of stick out to you there?
I'm looking at the faces. All of the top 4 projected picks look unhappy, but I mean, they all look like what?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, BJ. That top 4 kind of nasty, man. It's understandable as far because of what how their seasons went, but as far as I think a lot of people would have probably been more intrigued if a Miami or Atlanta, Dallas, or somebody like that, or maybe even Brooklyn. Surprisingly, Brooklyn had to feel like in the top 4 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because of market reasons and because of fit reasons for a lot of these guys. You always talk about the prospect of AJ playing with a Cooper or something like that, or Atlanta getting a Peterson. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff. Like that would intrigue a lot of people. But I mean, Washington, in my opinion, man, that's a nice little fit for if they decide to get AJ. If you think they're getting AJ, you think they're gonna get Peterson?
Well, see, here's the thing: because you got Trey Johnson, I don't think Peterson is a fit. And like I said, they're all AJ. Those guys are all right there. AJ to me is a better overall player, I think. But like I said, Peterson, people keep talking about he's the next. What do you call it? Your favorite guard of all time in the playoffs? What's that dude's name?
I said James Harden, man. Oh my God.
They comparing him to Harden.
We'll see about that, man. We'll see how they go. But yeah, man. Listen, y'all in the comment section, y'all let us know y'all thoughts on this NBA draft lottery, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Like I said, I'll read it off here one more time for y'all who are at home who didn't get to catch it. We got the Charlotte Hornets at 14, Miami Heat are at 13. You got the Oklahoma City Thunder at 12, Golden State Warriors at 11, Milwaukee Bucks at 10, Dallas Mavericks at 9, Atlanta Hawks at 8, Sacramento Kings at 7, Brooklyn Nets at 6, LA Clippers via the Indiana Pacers at 5, Chicago Bulls at 4, Memphis Grizzlies at 3, Utah Jazz at 2, and then the Washington Wizards at 1. So Atlanta will get 10 and 8, huh?
I believe that's it.
They get Milwaukee's pick, right?
No. Milwaukee gets so the picks are what they are. So if Milwaukee, they show whenever a pick conveyed, it would have showed the new team.
The team. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, like they did.
With the Clippers instead of the Pacers, yeah.
Bro, the Clippers are getting a top 5 pick. That's wild, bro.
Well, I mean, their pick is going 12, so that helped. This is the first time it helped them because they would have been at number 12 if they'd kept it if they hadn't done the trade. So now they get top 5. That means they could get a Keaton Wagler, like I said, to pair with. What's the name? Darius Garland.
That's crazy, bro. Shout out to the Indiana Pacers. I know they hot right now, man. The season they had with the injuries and all that stuff and losing a lot of them players. They traded Mathurin over to the Clippers. And then they didn't even get a pick at all in this draft. So that's gotta suck. But listen, man, definitely appreciate you, man, joining me on this episode, Big J, man. Giving me your expertise on these players. Like I said, man, yeah.
I'm watching the crash outs over here. Folks like your friend Slightly is like, and I know he's like, thanks for all those important minutes we let Chris Middleton play and getting those useless wins and all that just so that we can get the 9th pick. Everybody, and I kept telling everybody, I'm like, y'all working the fields, and hey, look at that, we got to win against Washington in April. And I'm like, nobody that don't mean nothing. That doesn't help us. That doesn't help your team. I'm like, I wanted Cooper to have 50 points every night. We lose every night. That was my goal. But
people got to understand too, man. The Mavs getting Cooper was the first time in their franchise history, man, as far as them in the draft lottery history, I should say, where they actually moved up in the draft. And they just happened to move all the way up to number 1. Other than that, it's always been that they stay where they are or they move back. That's always been their history. So I wasn't banking on the fact that they were going to have luck twice like that, bro. When they shows you. They either stay or they move back. You know what I'm saying? So which is why it was like a stunner when they got to some people, it was a stunner when they got the number 1 pick this past offseason. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like I said, man, yeah, it's history has shown that's not the case for the Mavs, but
and Utah still has never got a number 1 pick.
That's crazy. They've been around longer than the Mavs.
Yeah, since the 70s when they were in New Orleans, they have never got a number 1 pick.
But yeah, man, listen, we definitely appreciate everybody, man, rocking with your boys, man. Shout out to Big J for joining me. King was in the comment section cussing and stuff with celebration because his favorite team got the number 1 pick. Listen, man, if you guys are into NBA content, man, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, man. Like I said, join us here for these conversations. We got a lot of people here live watching right now. We definitely appreciate almost 600 people, man. Shout out to y'all. So would y'all come over here to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. We have a show tomorrow. We might kind of follow up on some thoughts and stuff like that of this draft lottery. We still got playoffs going on. We'll talk about that on Monday as well. So you guys can join us over here Monday. We have shows literally every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, y'all. So join us up for that. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. Follow me and Big J also over on our other channel, Cause We Geek. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Mortal Kombat, I know you still ain't seen it yet, Big J. Man, I might go watch it again. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shout out to my cousin. But yeah, that came out. We talked about the Batman. We talked about the Batman news, like the recent news for the Batman. What else we talk about? What did we talk about? I'm blanking.
Boys, all that stuff.
Yeah. The Boys, episode 5 and 6. It was something else.
We're about to talk about the one shot, one last kill is dropping Tuesday.
Yep. So we're gonna do that on Tuesday. We have our next Cause We Geek episode on Tuesday. We're gonna be talking about the new Punisher one shot. We said one shot or one kill. No, one last kill.
No, one shot. It's a one shot, but the name is One Last Kill.
One Last Kill. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about that on Tuesday, y'all. So if y'all, like I said, if you're into Marvel, DC, Star Wars, all that good stuff, man, follow us over there on Cuz We Geeks. Also too, man. Shout out to BA, BA, Queen, King, and Trav, and sometimes Dev over on We Talk Combats. They talk about all things combat related, you know, WWE, MMA, boxing, all that stuff like that, man. So if you definitely WWE, so you guys are into WWE, follow them over there, man. They do watch-alongs throughout the week. They have live shows throughout the week as well, so you guys can follow them over there, man. If you're into, especially in the WWE, but they talk about over there. So, BJ, man, you want to add anything, man, before we roll?
No, man. Like I said, I hope everybody's happy. I hope all the folks are now that we know where everybody knows where they're at, and it's drafting, start doing the real work, put in the work, trying to find people, and keep in mind that the combine starts, I think, today. The G League combine starts today, and then the NBA combine starts tomorrow.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, yeah. I like you know what? I just recently got into the NBA combine. Like that's fire, bro. So when's the draft? Late June.
I think so June 3rd. June 3rd, I think.
Oh, they moved it up.
Let me see. Hold on.
I thought it was like late June because the finals is like early June.
Oh no, they said June 24th. June. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's 23rd and 24th.
Okay. Oh, they do the 2-day thing again.
That's stupid. But yeah,
you're not watching day 2. I don't know why you even worry about that day.
I do because you got the Mavericks got picks in the second round this time.
But yeah, I like the draft in general, so I watch both of them. But yeah, man, like I said, man, with all that being said, we'll be back here on Monday, y'all. Y'all follow us for more NBA content. It's your boy Real, got Big J in the building. Shout out to King. He'll be back with me on Monday, man. Till then, y'all, we'll see you.